And by the way, this has tremendous application for the book I just gave you, Cheryl. Has a chapter in it entitled Lester. And this is a formula that I created because a customer asked me once, how do I deal with an unhappy customer, an angry customer? How do I deal with them? So I spent some time thinking about that. I spent some time reading about it. Let's see, where am I going to put this? How about right there? Look at that. That's why I love flip charts. Right? So I'm going to teach you this simple formula. Have you ever had an angry customer and it didn't go well? And you walked away and they walked away. Not only did you lose the business, but you lost the goodwill. And, well, this little formula works like magic. It works about 85, 90% of the time. The 5 or 10% that it doesn't work, you probably didn't want to do business with them anyway. And really, we only need to talk about the first three, LES. The first one you already know. Listen actively. An angry customer is like a boiling tea kettle. Until you turn the burner off and lift it onto a different burner, it's going to keep whistling. Actively listen. The worst thing you can do is talk about policy or start arguing with the customer, which is what most people who are unenlightened do. And they can't understand why people leave. The purpose of business is to get and keep customers. This is the keeping part of the equation. You'll keep more customers this way. Number 2, echo an emotion. What emotions are you going to hear when you have an unhappy customer? There's only a few of them. What are they? Anger? Frustration? Confusion? Disappointment? Sadness? That's about it. And so when I first discovered this, I thought I'd try it at home before I took it to the marketplace. So my wife was crying one day. I said, "So you're sad?" I was pretty proud of myself for my keen observational skills. And she said, "No, I'm frustrated." Grab my journal. Tears could mean frustration. 50-50 chance. So I'm a caring guy and I have a good memory, and a week goes by and she's crying again. So I said, "So you're frustrated?" She goes, "No, I'm happy." Tears could mean joy. 33%. So another week goes by and she's crying again. I said, "So you're happy?" She goes, "No, I'm angry." I don't have a freaking clue. 25% chance of getting it right. She is from Venus, signed the Martian. Bless my heart. I tried. But you know, she told her girlfriend, "Bless his heart, he's trying. He got it wrong, but he's trying." And she said, "I wish my husband would try. He doesn't even try." She goes, "I know, right?" Fellas, women talk about more real stuff in 5 minutes than you do in 5 weeks. Oh yeah, you're at the gym. I'm at the gym working out. My friend Steve, I'm spotting him on the bench. He says, "I'm getting a divorce." I said, "Bummer, dude." That was it. Steve was happy, I was happy, went back to lifting. Made the mistake of telling my wife that night. She goes, "Oh, what happened? Was he cheating on her? Was he cheating on him? What about the kids?" She had like 17 questions. I go, "I don't know the answer to any of those. But why don't you go ahead and write them down? And I'll put them in my gym bag, and next time I see Steve, I'll ask him." Not. Fellas, can I get an amen? Amen. Yeah, man. Bummer dude is enough. Now, this has its roots in anthropology. Yeah. If you've ever seen the one-man play, Defending the Caveman? Anybody? Unbelievable. Longest one-man play in the history of Broadway. They're still being shown around the world. My wife dragged me to this thing. The guy did a bunch of research into anthropology, right? Did 3 years of research, psychology, anthropology. And basically it's a one-man play where the guys get bashed and the women get lifted up, and that's why their wives are dragging them to this thing. Oh yeah. But he said a couple of things that were profound. He said, the first thing he said was, women use 25,000 words a day, men use 7,500. It's Venus and Mars, man. That's a big disparity. This explains a lot. It's a Friday afternoon. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. Construction workers on the corner. Beautiful woman drives by in a Cadillac convertible, and he goes, ow! Ooh. Oh. He's out of words. Same guy gets home, turns on the game. His wife comes out. She goes, what happened? How was your day? He goes, fine. What happened? Nothing. Don't you want to talk? Game's on. Ladies, he's out of words. Yes, you still have 6,500 left, but he's done. Ask him again in the morning when he has a fresh batch. My wife will stand in front of the TV and go, so, did you talk to the kids today? She'll ask these leading questions. Turns out the leading questions, they're not questions at all. They're commands with question marks. Here's what they sound like. You feel like going out? Translated into Venus, into Venusian. I want to go out tonight, and I want you to just listen and I'll do all the talking. Because I still have 6,500 words left. That's what that means. And by the way, fellas, when she's talking, shut your pie hole. Okay? Do not argue. Don't try to fix it. She just wants you to be a sounding board. Ladies, can I get an amen? Amen. She's smart. She can figure it out on her own. But here's the problem. When we talk to other dudes and we want to get to 10 in the conversation, we go 1, 5, 10. Done. 10, solution. On we go. Women go 1, 7, 2, 5, 8, 4, 3, 9, 1.5, 10. And that might take about 20 minutes. And we're like, it's halftime. I'm missing the game. Women are smart. They figure it out on their own. And they process the information with their girlfriends who are actively listening to them. And they actually have what's called dialogues, fellas. We have monologues. Yeah, if I have the microphone and I see that you want it, I lean back and I go faster and I get louder. Why? Because if I pause, you go yoink. Anyway, he says. Anyway means I got the microphone, now it's my turn. Yeah, that's monologues. That's how males communicate, Venus and Mars. It's crazy. Now, back to the unhappy customer. Right? A lot of people think I'm ADD. Is that a squirrel? There goes Elvis. Yo, King.